Alright everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are just going to show a brief video about the Atlanta airport, and that's coming up right after this. Hi everyone, welcome back to Traveling with Justin. I am Justin, and today is March 7th of 2024, and yes, it is a couple months out from when the last time I was in Atlanta airport. That was on November the 6th of 2023 as we're coming back from our Panama cruise. We flew from Fort Lauderdale to Atlanta. My first time being in Atlanta, by the way. And I didn't have enough time to shoot an actual video, but here is a short video of us walking from Concourse B and getting to Concourse T, where our connection flight to Salt Lake City was taking place. So let's throw it over to past Justin. All right, thank you, future Justin. All right, so we landed in the Atlanta airport in Terminal B. And if you don't know, Atlanta airport is huge. And we had to go clear over to Terminal T to catch our flight home on Delta. You know, I figured, we landed in the Delta terminal right here, and I was like, okay, we can just we can catch our connecting flight, but no. So we landed in B, and then we had an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, I'm not quite sure of the time, to get to Terminal T. Now, being in Atlanta for the first time, I had no clue what or where I was going. I was just like, okay, we got to go this way. Following the signs all the way down. And yeah, it was a challenge because this airport is one huge airport. I wish I could spend a lot more time in here and look at it. But so the clips I have here, I'm going to fast forward it here because you don't need to watch 15 minutes of us walking or, you don't want to do that. That'd be so boring. But here we are. We're walking through Terminal B. And we're like, okay, we got to find the Terminal T, trains up here and stuff like this. But we had to go down the escalator. And right here, down towards the bottom of the escalator, you'll see a sign that says, "Welcome to Atlanta." And so, yeah, we're in Atlanta. So we're here at the trains, and we're like, okay, I'm checking it out because I've never been to Atlanta before. And so we're like, okay, we got to get on this train right here. We're in Terminal B. I took a photo of that. Yes, you can see that in there. So we boarded the train, and we go along, like zooming along. Then we stop, and people get off, and people get back on. And the next stop is Terminal T, and that's where we need to get off, and we need to find where our gate's at in Terminal T. And so we get off. And we're looking around, trying to figure out what's going on, because I've never been to Atlanta before. And we're like, okay, we're going to go this way, and we're going to go up the escalators, because the train is down under the ground, because, of course, it has to go under the ground because of the airport and the landings and stuff. So, so we have to find the escalators, go up, and we're like, okay, we're going to go this way, and Terminal T, we're just following the signs. My wife's out there somewhere leading the way, because I walk slow. I'm sorry, I walk slow. But, yeah, we're in Terminal T, and we're trying to find our gate. So we met some people on the cruise that were flying back to Salt Lake City, and they took an earlier flight out of Fort Lauderdale. We took a later flight, but they had to sit in the Atlanta airport for a couple hours, maybe 3, I think. And we were like hustling to try to get there. I mean, it was like, oh, hustle. I did see a TGIF right there. But yeah, we are finally coming up on our gate, and we're done. All right, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was just us walking through the Atlanta airport. I want to go back there someday and actually film a video about this. So if you look at this picture right here, you'll see that it's a huge airport, and I would love to spend maybe 1, maybe 2 days in there just documenting, looking at all the terminals or the concourses and the gates and what it has to offer, because it is one of the busiest airports in the world. So Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia, home of Delta. Alright guys, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it because it pushes it out to more people who might find traveling or airports interesting. Also, go ahead and hit that subscription button right down there and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified of my upcoming videos. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a good one and I will see you in the next one. Bye.